Mix of sun and cloud this afternoon. Temperature is going to be steady near -4. Cloudy periods tonight. Temperature steady near -6. Cloud cover on Wednesday. Maybe some flurries in the afternoon. It's going to be windy, though, gusting up to 50 kilometers an hour. High of -3. And for Thursday, cloudy, windy, but a high of +1. Right now in downtown St. Catharines, under cloudy skies, our current temperature is about -2 degrees.
Now, this afternoon, what are you hoping to achieve with your rally?
We have postcards signed by over 1,000 of our members in the region. We're going to be presenting them to the leadership of the Niagara Health System. And the message is simply that we are not certain whether the OHA, which is the bargaining agent for the Niagara Health System and the Hotel Dieu Shaver, whether or not the leadership in Niagara Health and Hotel Dieu have been kept informed of the progress, and if they're really aware of what language is important to us, what the sticking points are, as you call them, and the fact that we're being forced off to arbitration, and that's something that we definitely don't want to see happen. And we want to make sure that the hospital leadership is aware at what's at stake, the costs involved, and the potential to resolve this in a better way.
How long have you been a registered practical nurse?
Oh, you had to ask that. 30 years.
Okay, I'm just wondering, have labor negotiations and I don't know how long you've been involved in this side of beyond, your career as a registered practical nurse,
right,
taking on this extra responsibility. Mm-hmm. Have you seen labor negotiations with government, no matter what the strike, become more contentious over your career, or how have you seen it evolve?
Well, I think that one thing that's really important to acknowledge is that SEIU has decided to take a very different path this round of negotiations. We're in an industry where we don't have the right to strike, and binding arbitration seems to be the step. We live, in the Niagara region. We're in an auto sector area. We're certainly familiar with pattern bargaining. And once one of the hospital unions, and there are several that do bargain for hospitals in the province, once one of the hospital unions settles, the route that the Ontario Hospital Association takes is more or less to expect us to go to arbitration and take the same cookie cutter deal through pattern bargaining. And that's something that SEIU decided that, we don't see the benefit to it. It doesn't address our members' concerns and their priorities. It's costly, and we chose this time to take a different path, and we are meeting great resistance. So in answer to your question, in the rounds of bargaining that I've been through, and I've been through quite a few, this does have a very different feel.
This afternoon, what time does the rally start?
We'll be gathering at 3. We actually have guest speakers coming in the official rally. The majority of it will be at 3:30.
And then how many do you expect workers or members of the public to be
Well,
there?
we're getting great interest from members of the public, politicians, our members who are getting off duty at 3 and changing shift in between 3 and 4. We'll get them out, some of the leadership. I'll be there speaking to our members on the issues. We have support from ONA. They're coming. Other unions are supporting us too.
So, and then following the rally, what is the next step in this round of negotiations, or the next step in this, negotiations?
Right. We're taking the rally across the province. We'll be at Humber River Regional. We will be at in Sarnia, and then we're going on to Thunder Bay just to hit the geographic regions that we represent. We are hoping that the CEOs that we speak to and those that we get the attention of will send the message clearly to the OHA that they think it's worth taking another round of either conciliation or actual negotiations, face-to-face negotiations, to get this back on track.
Carol, I got to leave it there. News is coming up, but thanks for your time. Thanks for joining us in studio today.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity.